Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being a part of our rapidly growing community. It's like a family. Our channel is growing very rapidly thanks to the support of subscribers like you. Please consider subscribing. Please enable notifications so you get instant updates about important news like this. News that you're not going to find on any other channel. You know this already. That's why you're a viewer and subscriber to our channel. Also, this channel is called Ignition Time. So remember Ignition Time, and also gently tap the like button, gently click the like button, ignite the like button. I would really appreciate that. Let's jump into what Senator Ted Cruz said about the upcoming election. He said some pretty incredible things about the election, which actually tells you about the sentiment inside the Republican Party. And he also talked about stimulus negotiations. I've done another detailed video on what Senator Ted Cruz said about the stimulus negotiations and his opinion about House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her lack of approach towards the stimulus negotiations. So Senator Ted Cruz, Republican from Texas, warned that Republicans could see, I quote, a bloodbath of Watergate proportions if voters are angry and broke when they cast their ballots later this year. Quite a statement. He said that it helps House Speaker Pelosi if voters are angry and broke when casting their ballots this year. He said that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer were holding up a deal to provide a new round of stimulus checks to provide more aid to Americans through a second major stimulus package during this pandemic. Although I want to be clear, it was 48 hours ago that the president called off the negotiations, and now it seems there's a change in position from the White House and negotiations are picking up steam. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and U.S. Secretary Steve Mnuchin have been talking over the past few days, so that's encouraging. But we'll have more detailed news for you shortly because things change so quickly in Washington. And this is what Senator Cruz said. He said if people are going back to work, if they're optimistic, if they're positive about the future, we could see a fantastic election. The president getting re-elected with a big margin, Republicans winning both houses of Congress. So Senator Ted Cruz talked about the Republicans not only regaining control of the Senate, but also taking back control of the House. That is what Senator Cruz said. But he also said, I quote, but I also think if on election day people are angry and they've given up hope and they're depressed, which is what Pelosi and Schumer want them to be, I think it could be a terrible election. I think we could lose the White House and both houses of Congress, and that it could be a bloodbath of Watergate proportions. Quite an incredible statement to make. And Cruz also said that he spoke with the president and that the president did want to make a deal. So he said the president wanted to make a deal, and the president just tweeted. In fact, at the time I'm recording this video, unless of course another tweet comes out by the time I release this video, because it's quite possible. Oftentimes we make these videos and then the videos become outdated in like an hour. But the president tweeted that he does want a deal. In fact, let me actually quote the president. The president said, and this is the tweet that we have, the president said that COVID relief negotiations are moving along, go big. And, that is a very clear indication from the president that he does indeed want something to happen. And so where we stand right now, just so that my viewers and subscribers are clear, the Democratic nominee and former Vice President Joe Biden is leading President Trump in several polls nationally since the president's diagnosis. We have 25 days to go until Election Day. Right now, the key states, which include Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, and Arizona, former Vice President Joe Biden holds an advantage, a 4.6 point advantage in key states. And this is based on Real Clear Politics broader average of surveys. So this is an average of several surveys. Again, in the key states of Florida, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, North Carolina, and Arizona, former Vice President Joe Biden holds a 4.6 point advantage. That is where things stand right now, everybody. Quite incredible. I actually want you to see the interview with the Florida Senator Ted Cruz, and I want you to see for yourself exactly what he said. And I think, oftentimes, again, when we are looking at these elected officials, it's not only important what they say, but also what they don't say. Let's roll the tape, and you'll understand exactly what I was referring to. Let's watch.
So it's all about electioneering in your view, and I've actually seen some of your comments about the election, and I was actually looking at the new Drudge, the Drudgington Post. Have you seen it? Mother Drudge, I call it. But I read what it said. It said that Ted Cruz is terrified about the election, and then I read what you actually said, and you said at this point the president could win and both houses could win. we could lose the Senate and the president. You said all these different things, but that's obviously not the way that I saw it portrayed. But what do you think stands? I mean, the polls are bad. The betting sites are bad. They're 67-35 or something now for Biden. A lot of the swing states seem like they're double-digit differences with Vice President Biden ahead. Where do you think the election stands right now? Are you worried?
I am worried. What I said is that it's volatile, that it's highly volatile. To put it in market terms, the delta in this election is enormous. That I think there are outcomes, if people are going back to work, if they're optimistic, if they're positive about the future, we could see a fantastic election. The president getting reelected with a big margin, Republicans winning both houses of Congress. I think that is a real possibility. But I also think if on election day people are angry and they've given up hope and they're depressed, which is what Pelosi and Schumer want them to be, I think it could be a terrible election. I think we could lose the White House and both houses of Congress, that it could be a bloodbath of Watergate proportions. And I don't recall an election in my lifetime where the delta, the spread between those two, was as dramatic as it is, and it makes this a very uncertain election.
So there you have it, everybody. The interview with Senator Ted Cruz talking about the potential for this election to be, I quote, a bloodbath of Watergate proportions if things don't go the way the Republicans want. And Senator Cruz did talk about this being the intention of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, that, I quote, voters are angry and broke when casting their ballots this year. Quite incredible that we are even having conversations like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I would appreciate your comments. Our community is growing very rapidly, and you are an important part of this community. So definitely please comment below and let me know what you think. Also, we'll provide you with a link in the description section below to the actual interview, so you can check that out for yourself. Also, please share this video with friends and family members, because that's your vote of confidence in us. And so please do that. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Dr. Nitin Choda with Ignition Time. If you don't know anything about me, please check out my video. I have the fortune, the honor, the privilege of living the American dream. I want to help you live the American dream in these bizarre, in these unusual times. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. That's 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Please get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. You'll get added to our SMS alerts list. You can also get added to our email list. Go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts, and you'll get added to our email list. You can opt out of the SMS list or the email list at any point in time that you want. Another thing you can do is bookmark youtube.com/ignition time. That's youtube.com/ignition time. This way you're not dependent on YouTube's notifications, and you can check out our channel at any point in time that you want. You can also follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. You'll get exclusive content on Instagram. And also you can follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. You'll get real-time news, breaking news alerts from us on Twitter. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Please, if you appreciate the effort, please gently tap, ignite the like button. I would really appreciate that. And also, if you learn something new, please subscribe. Please enable notifications so you can get instant alerts from us about future videos. Please comment below also and let us know what you thought of the content in this video. We appreciate hearing from our community. I check out the contents and I chime in whenever I can. And also, if you learn something new, please share this video with friends and family. This way you can help us grow our community. You can help us spread this transparent, bipartisan information so we can essentially make informed decisions, because all we want to do at this point in time is make sense of everything that's going on. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.